King Charles III became so emotional during the Queen's committal ceremony at Windsor Castle that he had to bite his lip to stop himself crying, a body language expert has said. Hundreds of mourners at St George's Chapel sang the new version of the national anthem on Monday afternoon, just a few short hours after Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral at Westminster Abbey. King Charles, the Queen's eldest son and the country's new monarch following the death of his mother, was spotted struggling with his emotions, blinking rapidly, and biting his lip. Body language expert Judy James said hearing the national anthem without his mother will no doubt be a dramatic and emotional moment for King Charles. She said each time he appears to have struggled to hold the tears back, and this occasion he sucks his lower lip in to apparently chew it in what she describes as a minor self-attack ritual to stop tears flowing. Ms. James told metro.co.uk, "For Charles, the anthem seems to be the definitive message that his mother is gone and that he is now king. It will be the first few times that he has not sung it, and it must be a dramatic and emotional moment." King Charles bit his lip to stop himself crying, a body language expert has said. Image, BBC. King Charles became emotional during the national anthem. Image, BBC. Each time he has appeared to struggle with his emotions, and this time we can see his eyes looking damp as he sucks his lower lip in to apparently chew it. This minor self-attack ritual could be an attempt to prevent any tears from actually flowing. The body language expert also believes the national anthem proved difficult for Prince Harry, who said the Duke of Sussex had an expression of sadness which intensified upon singing "God Save the King." She added, "The change of words from God Save the Queen to the King can prompt strong emotions, as the reality of the Queen's death and the changes ahead sink in." Read more. King Charles positioned where Queen sat alone for Philip's funeral. King Charles wipes away tears during an emotional day for the royal family. Image, Getty. This moment also seemed to be a struggle for Harry, who was standing behind his father at the service as the line was sung during the anthem. Harry had been losing the struggle with his emotions during the entire service, dabbing at tears and often throwing what looked like intense stares across at his brother with an expression of sadness of his face. This look of sadness seemed to intensify during the singing though. His mouth almost stopped moving as he came to it, and there was no real shaping of the lips around the word king, as though he might still be in denial. His brows knitted and puckered, and when his mouth closed, the corners seemed to pull down. Don't Miss Palace shares unseen picture of Queen hiking in her beloved moorlands. Pictures should a statue of Queen be installed on 4th plinth? Vote. Poll. Charlotte shares sweet glance with Uncle Harry. Latest, King Charles emotions show as Princess Anne looks on. Image, Getty. King Charles stares at the Queen's coffin. Image, Getty. Monday was an emotional event for the whole of the country, with 2 ceremonies taking place to bid farewell to the Queen, who died at the age of 96 on September 8. The state funeral took place at Westminster Abbey and saw 2,000 mourners attend, including the royal family and world leaders such as US President Joe Biden and French counterpart Emmanuel Macron. An emotional Prince Andrew was seen fighting back tears as he walked behind the coffin, while Prince Edward wiped away tears during the service. King Charles looked close to tears as the national anthem was sung in Westminster Abbey, while Prince George, the eldest child of the Prince and Princess of Wales, was comforted by his mother during the service. Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles III, A Life in Pictures. Image, Express. Trending on Monday evening, the Queen was laid to rest with her beloved husband Prince Philip in the King George VI Memorial Chapel at St George's during a private evening burial service attended just by close family. The wreath adorning the monarch's coffin featured a touching tribute from King Charles, with a handwritten note that said, "In loving and devoted memory, Charles R." The private burial service was attended by close members of the royal family, and was conducted by the Dean of Windsor.